Hey, what's going on, guys? Mindicky787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 135 today for the 2006 Southern 500 here at Darlington. You'll notice instantly right away that, hey, this paint scheme is very familiar. What's the story behind it, Nick? This is a throwback, actually, back to our very first episode just over a year ago, and I mean, it's hard to say that it's been a throwback for us anyway, but it's been 134 episodes, I mean, and now this is being the 135th one, where we had Craftsman and Nikon on the cars. That's why there's a little bit of gray along with it as well. Like, it was a throwback back to the very first episode of the career mode. So we're going to be using this for temporarily for this week only, of course, because it's, it's throwback weekend. Of course, you got to go do that. That's kind of like the tradition here on the channel. Every Southern 500, we have to do a throwback. In terms of, like, what we need to do, in our terms of our little sponsorship arc, of course, we're still rocking no sponsors, except for the one by Napa. Of course, there's some things that we really can do. We really can't build anything either. Can't afford it. In terms of point standings, though, at this point, we do have about just, we kind of leveled on points between ourselves and, of course, the defending champ of Dale Earnhardt Jr. 234 points now separates us still, along with Tony Stewart. So definitely don't want to lose any sight of what we need to do. Southern 500, we were close to winning last time as well. So this is another race I really want to check off, though, in terms of like what we want to win, of course. I mean, we've won 11 races already this season. I want to make sure we can get win number 12 for us here at the Southern 500. I mean, the next one, I think, is Richmond, I want to say. I think the next one is Richmond. So maybe I kind of want to use our best stuff here, actually, instead of using the other thing. Because we definitely want to do well for Richmond. Richmond's going to be a cakewalk in the next episode. But here, I want to make sure we go all out and win this race. So let's go to the Southern 500. All right. This feels so nice to see this paint scheme back around again here for this playthrough, actually. This black and... Oh, God, we're already into the wall. It's not exactly what you wanted to be in the first corner that we go into it. It's actually my first lap around this track, actually. I've not done any practice whatsoever. It's kind of more of a limitation now to myself here in terms of like what we can do. Go into turn 3, 2, 4. Yeah, it's so nice to bring this black, silver, and red paint scheme back again. Back from the very first episodes of the playthrough. Where do we qualify? Middle of the pack. That's not exactly where I want to be, especially since we know how the way the track is going to be like. Rocket Man Ryan Newman gets your pole position today. And now we're going to bring on the pre-race ceremonies.
MRN is here at the Great Southern Tradition, the annual Southern 500 here at the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Well, I've heard it all week, the track too tough to tame. What's that all about, Barney?
Well, we'll see a lot of drivers run right up against the wall here all race long. That makes you fast, but it can also be very costly when you make even the slightest mistake.
Jeff Gordon, who's currently in the top 10 in points, will try to reach that next step, the top 5.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
The 56 car will attempt to build on his points lead in this race.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip-up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
It is Rocket Man Ryan Newman. We have a really interesting row 3 lockout with Robbie Gordon and Elliott Sadler, but our championship contenders lockout row number 4.
Starting out front are
We got a long way to go, though. 91 laps here to Southern 500, and away we go. We have an instantly checkup right through the field. That's why you saw me dart all the way down there to avoid that. We actually gained a few spots along with that. We're already up to P21. Now, in terms of this track and in this game, it is kind of notorious for the AI to have a hard time passing, and sometimes they stack up a little bit towards like the middle of the pack, something like that anyway. Where they just stack up the entirety of that one lane. It happens a lot more often in rookie difficulty because the whole field is literally just stacked on top of each other. No questions about it. But so far, no incident as of lap 1, though. Got Ricky Craven right in front of us. We're going to try to see if we can go towards the inside of him right there. We do. We can push him up the track just a little bit. Now we got Bobby the Bunny alongside. We'll clear to Craven. And we have a little bit of contact with Bobby the Bunny. No harm, no foul. But we're still down on the inside. We're not exactly there. Now we are. And we're going to get our old nemesis, Dale Jarrett, in front of us. As long as the Why Are You Here, Kenny Wallace. Oh, we had some contact with Herbie Sadler as well. I forgot he started up there as well. For some reason, Herbie Sadler just gets random top 10 qualifying stars. He'll just drop like a rock no matter what. Yeah, we rubbed Dale Jarrett the wrong way a little bit there. Back up, we take the top 15 spot away. Now he's got to go throughout the field. All right, so we always keep managing to see all these Roush cars like all lined up in a row. It seems like it's the same thing with Kurt Busch, Kenseth, and Jeff Burton always in a row, but then for some reason Mark Martin is like a few spots ahead. It's just so weird. Like, why are all the Roush cars like all in a row? Like the last few races, it seems. There is no lane that's open. I'm gonna have to make a lane at some point. We're still stuck in 15th. We're losing time to the leaders right off the back of this little slip up here. We're actually gonna say screw it. We're gonna go down the apron to try to get around these guys. I mean, it was considered a racing service like way back in the day anyway. We made it work. So now we're stuck 3 wide. Oh, no, 2 wide still, actually. Now, despite I thought Jeff Burton was still out there. We're going to go stay down here. Of course, we got Kurt Busch and Robbie Gordon, who qualified well, but he's starting to fall back quite a bit now. We're actually just outside the top 10. Now we got, there's Mark Martin. There he is, up there. There's a whole cluster of cars, and including the 2 people we're fighting for the championship with. They're both on the outside lane. It's not exactly where they want to be anyway. Especially Dale Jr. right here. He's just about to fall. Up. It seems like to me it's just about to fall outside the top 10. Michael Waltrip is holding everybody up. He's doing us a huge solid. But the top 3 are pulling away right now. I believe the top 3 are either, I think it's Newman, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson. We're going 3 wide at Darlington because I said it. I'm going to go straight down the inside. Now we're back inside the top 10. Anyway, we're going to try to get around. Oh, yeah, the leaders are getting away from me. I know that. If you think I don't know that, listen, we're stuck in this traffic here. There's no way to get around here very well. Like, even the AI are having a hard time getting around the likes of Elliott Sadler, who is still somehow up here. Why are you still here? Anyway, we're rubbing in a little bit of Mark Martin and damaging our right front a little bit. It's not exactly what I wanted to see. See what we do down here. Yeah. They're going around away from me because of traffic, not because of the tires falling off or anything. In fact, we're actually going to go make a little pass like this. We're going to go down on the inside. Of course, Elliott Sadler's not putting on much of a fight either. Waltrip's still fighting on that P4 spot as well as he could. He's doing great so far. He's really helped us back up these guys as best as we could, but unfortunately he backed us up a little bit as well. This is what happens when you race at Darlington in this game, especially on Legend difficulty, where the leaders will be, if like one driver who's like mediocre is like in the way, he'll just hold up the entire field. I mean, what do you think what happened in the rookie season of this game in the Southern 500 where we had the infamous Giga Chad Mike Skinner as we gave a little bit of rubbing towards our old pal Tony Stewart. We're up to P6 now. We got Kevin Harvick alongside, up ahead. We're gonna try. Oh, he's gonna go down low, try to block me. In fact, I might just open up the door for him. No, not quite. Yeah, he's still there, but of course we still got these 2 in front. We got our sponsor Michael Waltrip, who's having a great top 5 run. I hope it lasts for him, for his own sake. In fact, we're going to try to give Harvick a little nudge, but no, that allows Mark Martin to go down our inside. Gotta be really careful here because now we're in the wall. We got ourselves our first Darlington stripe anyway. Yeah, we're still 5.5 seconds back. No, our car setup's fine. It's all about the long term, actually. We have 91 laps around here. Besides, the AI are going to have a hard time getting around lap traffic if they're like clusters like this. So, I have that in my back pocket. Excuse me, Mark Martin. We're going to go overtake you. Like, yeah, this track is literally so hard to pass. And I just heard some crunching back there. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. Yeah, we are. He's about 6 seconds ahead. And now we got Michael Waltrip in front of us. Yeah, okay. He's been doing such a great job a little bit. We're actually going to try to give him a little bit of breathing room here. make our sponsor a little bit happy as we go up the racetrack. We overshoot the corner really badly there. Okay, here we go again. All right, so we helped out Michael Waltrip quite a bit after like having a little bit of a failure trying to get back up there. Unfortunately, no, we have to get around you though, Mikey. You know, we're already six seconds back. The Newman and Jeff Gordon have pulled away from the whole field. Hold on there. Jimmy Johnson is actually still, just up there. He's just all by himself, and then it's just us. It's not ideal to see this whole grid spread out like this, but once the the pit cycle comes through or whatnot, we'll be okay, I think. Literally, Junior is really on his charge. He really wants to go after this point lead, though. It's just always like at this point of the season, like it's always whoever's like at second and third just get like a performance boost or something. I don't know what it is. I'm just having to notice these things because he made short work with all those guys back there. But yeah, we're gonna be cruising around here in P4 for quite a bit anyway. 27. It looks like some the leaders are actually caught up in lap traffic. This is what I'm talking about how the leaders, like, it's kind of like Bristol. They have a hard time passing one another. We have actually reeled them from 6 seconds to 3. From 3.5 seconds. And, of course, the leader, Sheldon is a bit delusional, saying how, we were, falling away from the leaders. But I don't know what you're talking about, Sheldon. It must be my lap time's been falling off quite a bit anyway. We got Jimmy Jam right in front of us, who we really caught up eventually. Oh, gosh. All right, so we're probably going to have to pit. We're going to be one of the first people to come on in pit road probably again. Or maybe we just go on lap 32. We'll go pit. I don't want to come on in just yet because, the leaders are having a hard time coming down pit road, but I don't want to have a one-lap loss of time. And besides, it's kind of difficult to go down pit road in this game. Well, that's Darlington as a whole, really. Oh, gosh. All right, I changed my mind. That decision just changed on itself. Okay, that was a bit of terrible driving on my part there, but yeah, unfortunately, I wanted to pit a little bit earlier than I thought I would anyway. But we're gonna have the fresh tires, and now we're gonna have to bank on the people being stuck behind those lap traffic still. I'm pretty sure they will, which is actually a pretty good chance for us to come down pit road anyway. Let's see though. We're the first ones in. Oh, this is a throwback as well to have the pit crew look like this. Huh, good as new, it looks like almost. Anyway, yeah, since we were the first ones in, obviously we're going to be the first ones, last place as of right now. Pit cycle should commence pretty soon, and let's see where we cycle out. So the pit cycle has commenced. This clean traffic, though, there's barely any traffic in front of us, has really helped us out time-wise, I bet. Because we were running some really fast lap times. In fact, we just passed Jimmy Johnson. That's a crucial piece of person like who we could go and pass, and we can just start distancing ourselves from them. I can't tell if this is oh, that's lap traffic. I think it's Ashton Lewis. Yes, Kurt Busch is also coming on in. Yeah, getting all this clean traffic, I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, it's not as open as I thought it would be, but it's still open enough where it actually doesn't even affect it that much. Yeah, that's Jeff Gordon. That's Jeff Gordon. Where's Ryan Newman at? Ryan Newman, I think, is still out there. Yeah, he might be coming in now. We got a lot of traffic, though, here. This could impede our progress a little bit here. I'm not going to lie. This could impede our progress just a tad as I try to avoid Jeff Burton there. Yeah, the leader's coming on in now. So we might be able to cycle out as a lead. We might have a huge lead after all this, actually. We might have a huge lead after all this. This will be fantastic if this is the case. See what happens when we cycle back around one more time. But I think that's them as we smoke the right side tires a little bit, trying to keep ourselves loose off of 2. It's fast everywhere else, but it's just loose off of 2 still. That's just this track as a whole, or with the setup that I have, or loose off of 4, like I showed here. As this face and the 43. Yeah, we just took the lead. We easily take the lead. Oh my goodness. That was so clean what we did. We were so far ahead of these guys now because of that pit cycle. incredible time to come on in, you know, when we did. And they got held up by traffic more, and we didn't. Yeah, the traffic's the name of the game, though, in this track, and it shows. How big of a lead do we have now? Just curious. 3.1 second lead over Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson actually jumped ahead of Jeff Gordon and Ryan Newman as of now. Really good stuff to see. But let's see how well these guys will handle the traffic, though, from this point forward. In fact, where is everybody that's like important? Oh no. I don't see. Oh, Tony Stewart and Jr. are rounding out the top 10. They're about 9 seconds back from us, though. So yeah, we have a massive lead. This is not exactly what they want to see. Both Tony Stewart and JL Jr. This is not what they want to see. Is to see that 56 car leading yet again. Just trying to finally get around Brian Vickers, and we're gonna be open sailing from this point forward. Like they've kind of closed the gap a little bit, but because of this traffic being a nuisance in the way. But now we're actually gonna be back to pulling away straight forward. Jimmy Johnson's still in second place at the time of the last lap, anyway. I'm just so very happy to run this paint scheme again. I mean, I know it's only going to be for this one race, but, I mean, we do have some upcoming news in the next few races. I know I haven't had any interviews with the, my friend from folks from Flat Out Racing Network yet in a while. I know it's been, you know, we both conversation with each other, like, all the time, you know, as I keep hitting the wall like that. We kind of usually talk almost every night. Honestly, we're good friends. We're good friends with each other. We got some upcoming news for you coming up in the next couple races, though. So you definitely want to go listen to that. There wasn't an interview for a while. I apologize for that. We were gonna have an episode about that. About I guess at the time with Martinsville, not Martinsville. Like oh, what the heck? My controller died! It died! The controller has died! Oh no! The controller's died! Oh no, are you kidding me? The controller has died! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Well, it's plugged in now. Surprisingly, we're alive. Oh my days. Why did I skip through that? Oh my days. Oh, this race is in ruins now. The PlayStation 5 controller has died. You know what? I just plugged it in. I thought it would be okay. It's not. It's definitely not okay. It's just, god dang it, man. Yeah, our car is destroyed. Very destroyed. So, yeah, we have no choice but to go a fuel strategy at this point. We're going to try to go the entire race without pitting. I don't know how it's going to work for us. The controller literally just, like, you know, like the Xbox controller disconnect memes? Where, it just, you know, like the little notification popped up or whatnot. That's exactly what happened. Just imagine that with PlayStation logos and shit. Because that's what happened there. Surprisingly, we're still alive. I am surprised at that. I thought our race was over. Because the controller decides to quit. Okay, joke's on me for not plugging it in during like a normal PlayStation playthrough.
Nobody else decided to come in.
But whatever, I thought it was okay enough. Apparently it wasn't. So now, unfortunately, we got some people leaking debris, so we're actually not even done yet in terms of like having like cautions. So we're gonna be expecting some people that drop debris here, like Montgomery here. So yeah, this race went very south for us now. We're damaging off pace, and we're going to be at a tire disadvantage once that caution does eventually come out for Chase Montgomery or who else, and everyone else is coming in. Some people are coming in already. Oh man, what are they all doing? So now we're in 19th. There's a huge stack. There's the stack up I was talking about earlier, by the way.
That was a great lap, buddy.
All clear, buddy. The 19 car.
I really don't want to be all my races to be like this, but it seems to be it has to be this way. We need to go 35 laps on a tank of gas. I mean, we could try a 2-tire stop at the end if in case it all doesn't work out. As we, okay, that's my fault for trying to do two things at once. That's my fault for trying to do two things at once. That's my fault for trying to do two things at once, and we just trapped those guys a lap down, whoever they are. And now everyone's going to come on in, and this whole strategy is completely just out the window now.
Stay hungry.
When it rains, it pours on this channel, I'll tell you that. When it rains, it pours. We were all set and ready to go to win the race, but then the controller died on us. And there goes the whole field coming on in. Just ruins everything. Some people are staying out. I'm guessing because I don't know why they're staying out, but whatever. It's what they want to do anyway. It rains, it pours, man. We were. I just can't believe that happened, though. I should have known. I should have known about that too. I didn't plug the controller in because I thought it would be okay to run a whole race with it. Game said no. Controller said no. And now we have a wrecked bucket of fuck. Because of my own negligence. It's no surprise to me that I am my own worst enemy. Look how mangled this thing is.
A few cars stayed out under the yellow.
Well, I don't see Junior anywhere. Johnny Benson's somehow in 10th. Oh, okay. Well, and we're back underway. We have no caution, and the caution's out because debris on the racetrack. Dale Jr.'s back there for some reason. Yeah, there's the Montgomery one. Okay, back to where we were before. Now we're in 14th anyway. Okay, everyone's all stacked up now. I don't even know who's leading the race. We have Stanton Barrett in 13th for some reason. Ward Burton's somehow up here. Mayfield's having because of that whole nonsense that we've done. Somehow Barrett's in front of us. What happened to Junior? Did he fall a lap? Oh, he did. We screwed over Junior. Junior Nation is not happy with us at the moment. And I don't blame them. We just screwed over Junior Nation somehow. Some way we have screwed over Junior Nation. And the precaution to oh my god, the tire did not blow. How did a tire not blow up on us? I have no idea. Really lucky for us not to have a tire blown like that. Okay, so how many cars are on the lead lap? I might want to come back down pit road, actually. We have 23 cars on the lead lap. So you know what? We might even just come back down pit road to have a few laps fresher tires or something. I don't know. That may or may not even work out for us, though. We still have a long way to go. Let's see. We gained so many spots already. 12th place. Maybe I want to try to repair this damage still. And this time it's Sterling Marlin that's dropping debris all over. You know, it may be just like a few lap difference. It probably won't matter, but you know, everyone's gonna get bunched up again anyway. So let's see if we can do that happen again. Okay, well, it does look a little less mangled. That's what I was hoping for.
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of trouble.
You know what? That's fine that we're starting in the back. Actually, we're gonna see all these guys eventually, you know, jumble up themselves. Now we gotta watch out for turn 2, of course, as well, because that's where the most common spot is for the whole field to basically just check up for no reason whatsoever. Watch it won't happen here. Yep. Oh, there it is. Some of it happened right there. Anyway, we're up to 18th. We got a whole field left to go, though, unfortunately. A whole bunch of cars are lap cars. Some of them are not. And now we have the tire advantage a little bit. And there's uh-oh, huge pieces of debris flying in the air. Oh, my gosh. Look at what we've done. No, look at what I have done. Mayfield's trunk just... Was that the deck lid that just flew off?
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
That's the deck lid that threw off. I've never seen that damage model before. I expected the hood to fall off, not the deck lid. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Out of all my years of playing this game, I've never seen the deck lid come off. That's cool. I didn't even know that was possible. Anyway, we're back in this race here. We're back on the green flag. We're just okay. We've checked up quite a bit, and another caution.
53-54.
The leader's got you by 2 seconds.
2 seconds may be, but we're gonna try to see if we can gain a little bit of time here. Okay, there's like there might be some tire blowages back there. I don't know. I'm looking at the mini map up there. This is not helping us. All these cautions are not helping us. It's our own fault that's caused all this. I'm trying to get around Craven so we can actually get like another row or two of cars. Oh, okay, they're gonna check up here. Back up the 13. And we have a tire blown! Oh no, the tire blew as the AI took over. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, now we have to come back down. Come on. Oh no. You know what? At this point, I'd rather have this than winning the race. Just doing nothing, you know? It's content. What can you expect? We're not winning a race with a freaking blown tire, obviously. I don't even know if this car can get any more fixed. Obviously, the people, I think they stopped trying. We blew a tire, so that's why we're back here again. Hopefully no more cautions come out, because this would be really bad if it does. They don't decide to ever come down the pit road to fix the damage, though. That's the problem. And, of course, if more cars are damaged, more debris is expected to fly off. So now we have to be very aggressive, but also very careful as well. We don't have any time to get ourselves back up there, really.
Hold your line. He's still there. That pass was for position. Nice job.
We got to be very careful off of 4 as well. I'm sure I actually got to go underneath the apron because there's the checkup. There it goes. There's the checkup. There it goes, baby. We're up to P12, just like that. We're 4 seconds back now. We're going to have to try our best to get it back up there to make up 4 seconds worth. I think we might be able to. Who knows? I don't even know. I'm going to hope for it, though. Let's see, what can we do with this lap? We're actually going to go down the apron, use all the tire we can. Give respect for Dale Earnhardt Jr. there. Yeah, so there's a whole field. Oh, they're more checking up there. Oh, my gosh. There's Mayfield trying to block all the way down there. He was trying to protect, but obviously he didn't block further down enough. We're up to P9 just like that. Watch me win this race. This will be the most undeserving win that we ever did. we went from leading the race to having a controller dying on me to basically pit like every other caution because the freaking debris cautions everywhere. There's more people freaking checking up. We're going down here to avoid all of that. There's our sponsor, Michael Waltrip, in front of us. I thought for some reason that Greg Biffle was still on the lead lap. Is Kenny Wallace on the lead lap? I don't think so. If he is, I'm gonna laugh. He is not. Okay, but Sterling Marlin is. We're being very aggressive now because I want to get around all these guys. We made Chip Ganassi very angry, obviously, but that's okay. He won't be in the sport after 20 years. Don't worry about it. He'll be okay. He won't be bought out by some pop star and some racing guy in 20 years from now. Don't worry about it. He'll do better in IndyCar anyway. Ward Burton, though, is surprisingly also on the lead lap, so he'll be up for P7. We're just going to go underneath all of that because we want to make sure that these two don't hit each other. Are we gaining any time at all? We're not going to be able to win the race in 10 laps. Not like this anyway. We need another caution. We need another debris caution to come out, but I don't think it's going to occur. We're just trying to go around everybody here. Like down on towards the inside. We got David Green who's doing, I guess, decent. I don't know. Tony Stewart's in front of us. We got P6. I'm trying to bum rush this whole thing. We gained about 6/10 that lap. I'm not messing around. I want this win. So that's why I'm just bum rushing everybody out of my way, especially since after the controller just dying, and of course our car is destroyed. I'm frustrated. Everyone else is frustrated about this race with all these cautions. The fans are frustrated with all this, seeing how the leader just wrecked like that. Our viewers are getting frustrated. Side draft him a little bit. I don't really care if you're my ally anymore at this point, Jimmy Jam. We gained 3/10 that time. Like I said, I'm bum rushing. I have the tire wear upgrades. We're good. I don't care. I know we don't have the tire grip upgrades, but that's fine. I'm just trying to get through everybody. I'm just plowing through everybody. Like, get out of my way, son. We're up to Mark Martin. And we got the whole cluster of cars right in front of us. This is up for P2. We're actually gonna try to go 3 wide for P2. We got our nemesis Dale Jarrett right in front of us, who stole I think it was him that stole the Southern 500 win. I'm not sure, but we don't care. We're going 3 wide with him, and we're up to P2 with just under, I would say, well, we got 6 laps to go. We got 5 laps to go coming this time by. We're really trying to hang on to this thing. We got to catch up to Ryan Newman in 5 laps. I think we can do that. the drive for 12 wins. Like, if we win this race, we're in the hunt for, like, greatest of all time material. And with a destroyed race car, we're 1.5 seconds back. We crawled up from 14th to what? Well, sorry, like, at this point, all those lap traffic aside, anyway. If a caution comes out, we'll be screwed, actually. We'll actually be screwed if the caution comes out now. We won't be able to win this race, and Ryan Newman will. So we definitely don't want that to happen. 3 laps to go, and we're inside the draft. We're in the hunt for the draft here. We're going to try to use that draft to go down the back straightaways. We can keep the car straight, that is. That'd be great. We got 2 more times around after this, so we got to make our move now. Come on now. We were so close to winning the Southern 500 once before. Our right front's wearing down, but that's fine. We don't care at this point. We're not worried about that. We're now 0.3 of a second back. Oh, you don't need to worry about that, Sheldon. We're already at the back of Ryan Newman. We're actually going to go down the inside, and away we go. We're not quite clear yet. We make a little bit of contact, and we clear Rocket Man Ryan Newman just like that. But we have to hold on to it, though. We're actually almost towards the wall. We go diamonding off the corner, and we're actually leading the way, coming towards the white flag. How heartbreaking this must be for Ryan Newman, leading all these laps. He might not be able to win this thing. We have 1 lap to go this time by, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We aren't even though we're not really sponsored by them, but that's okay. We're always open for sponsorships. And as we're coming off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Ryan Newman's hopes are dwindling away. Going into 3 and 4 for the final time as well. It's not going to be enough for Ryan Newman. We're coming off of turn number 4. We almost lose it right then and there, and we win again at Darlington Southern 500. Yes! Oh my gosh, we did it. How the hell did we do that? Oh my gosh. What a dramatic way to win this race. Oh my goodness. How on earth did we make this happen? Our car is destroyed. The tires are destroyed. The track is destroyed. The fans are confusing themselves. How did this mangled up car winning this thing? You know what? No. We're burning this thing to the ground. I don't care. We're burning this engine to the ground. I don't really care if we blow it up. We're doing it here. Our car is destroyed. Fuck it. Oh my gosh, we managed to do this. How did we do this race, man? How did we win our 12th race of the year? Any second now. Yeah! I don't care. We blew it up, but I don't care.
How about all those caution laps they ran?
Well, lots of cautions usually mean only one thing, a lot of damaged race cars. I know the teams aren't happy about that.
The 56 car definitely got a little banged up, and it shows what an effect that can have on your finish.
Well, Joe, they're bound to have bad days in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The key is having a team that can put everything back together and continue forward at the same time. These guys will be fine.
The 56 car ran a very respectable race, and I think some other drivers are taking notice.
There's no better feeling than trusting the guys around you on the track. If you don't have to worry about the guy behind wrecking you, you can focus on the track and running quick laps.
We are now 1 win away from tying the modern era record in NASCAR, which is 13 wins in a single season set by Jeff Gordon in '98. We're 1 more win away. We have 12 wins this season. It is absolutely incredible. And we still have yet another quarter of the season left to go. And we can easily win the next race at Richmond, and Talladega, and Rockingham, and Phoenix. Martinsville is a no. We can win a whole lot more races. We might even be hitting 20. Who knows? But we win the Southern 500 by sponsored by Mountain Dew. Finally, we win our throwback race. You know what we say at this point, guys. That for the 12th time this season, we get to sing Ode to Joy with our victory. We get the North Darlington Night Track. That's fine by me. Our car is destroyed. Everything is up. We don't care. We win the race today with only 13 laps led. That's fine by me. It was basically the Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon show for the first bit. That was actually, I'm pretty sure for TV time, those two would have had a great battle. We had Mark Martin ended up finishing 4th. Jimmy Johnson another top 5. Dale Jarrett 6th. Tony Stewart 7th. Ward Burton, though, he took advantage of those cautions, man. He got up to P8. Really nice run for him. Sterling Marlin and Jeremy Mayfield ends up in the top 10. Really nice to see when Mayfield gets a top 10 like that. And here comes the rest of the field. We screwed over Dale Earnhardt Jr., by the way, so I guess I should feel bad about that. I thought our race was over when my controller died. I thought our controller died. I'm sorry, no. I thought our race was over when the controller has died. I mean, he did get bonus points anyway, so that's good for. I guess that's good for him anyway. So not all is lost for him. But I don't know what the heck happened to Kevin Harvick though, or Brian Vickers. I guess they must have, they must have probably died in that whole exchange when I had that little accident in a way. How about that, guys? We win in our throwback race with our first ever paint scheme of the entirety of the career mode. That's great to see. It was certainly not the most boring way we've won this race, I would say. Certainly a pretty entertaining way to win this race. Honest to goodness. That was so great. In case you enjoyed that race, though, guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. We're almost at 500 subs once again. Just a reminder, we are doing a Daytona 500 stream once we do hit that 500 sub mark. So bring those subs on in. Of course, and as always, you might want to hit that Liberty Bell for no notifications of me. Of course, we got myself, and I doing the Pokemon Red videos that are still almost done. I kind of paused the F1 videos, to be honest. They're too long, honestly, for me to do. And, yeah, I mean, these races are already long enough as it is. So I'm trying to limit myself how much I can do because, work-life balance and all that crap, you know what I mean? But anyway, we have 11 races to go in the season. We got Richmond coming up next. In case you like the video, stick around for the next one. We got the Chevrolet Rock and Roll. We're going to be back in the Flyers paint scheme for about 1 or 2 more races anyway before we switch over to the Eagles and the Eagles theme for the rest of the season. And as always, we'll see you all in the next one at Richmond. See you guys next time.